3D team from Macau. Oh no, yes, from Macau. Yep. Okay.
The stream should be. Yeah,
Okay.
this is good.
Team, ready? Start.
Good afternoon, judges. We are Team 50622. I'm Bianca and I'm in charge of design and project management.
I'm Abigail, and I'm in charge of researching and business development.
And I'm Sabrina. I'm in charge of the programming part.
Today, we're presenting our project, Gesture Control Rehabilitation Robotic Hand. Stroke is one of the leading causes of long-term disability and often affects hand and arm movement. Our project provides an affordable and portable rehabilitation solution using gesture control to mimic hand movement in real time. Our system also provides symmetrical hand movement training, where the healthy hands control the robotic hand so that both hands can move together, helping improve recovery and coordination.
So for the gesture recognition part, we use an open source called the MediaPipe, and the MediaPipe can detect our hand into 21 different key points. So here you can see, as I put my hand in front of the camera, it will have 21 different landmarks and form as skeletons. So how do we actually use our normal hand to control the robotic hands? So first we will have to calculate the angles. In order to calculate the angle, we will have to use the dot product formulas, and then we will have two different factors. So here, let's take an example first. So if I use the points like the index finger, if I use the point 5, 6, and 8, we will have two different factors. The first factor will be the point 6 to 5, and the other one will be point 6 to point 8. Then we will have three different coordinates, which is the x, y, z values. Then we plug the values into the dot product formula. Then we can calculate the angles. So here we will have demonstrations. So here, if my normal hand moves, the robotic hand will follow. So after calculating the angles, the computer will send data to the ESP32, which is the microcontroller, and the microcontroller will process signals to the servo driver, which is the PCA8695, and then the servo driver will be in order to control the servo motors.
Okay, so now I'll introduce our business plan for our project. So our product is a low-cost rehabilitation device for stroke patients, which is cost around $40 to produce, and we set the selling price to around $160 to $200, making it affordable for families and also healthcare centers. We focus on both B2B and B2C markets, selling our product through online platforms such as Amazon and Taobao, and also cooperating with hospitals and rehabilitation centers. For marketing, we promote our project through doctors and social media platforms such as TikTok and RedNote and Facebook to gain awareness. And one possible risk is changes in market demand and technical maintenance. To respond, we will collect customer feedback and provide user training and also maintenance support.
That's all for today.
Thank you.
Great job. So you have 20 seconds left. Okay, questions.
So there are other tools in the market which have similar capabilities. Like, how is your product different than others?
So the traditional rehabilitation system often requires two hands to do the recovery, but our system only requires one hand, which you can still do some movement with your another healthy hands.
So for in the marketing part, some of them in the market, the hands are already coded. There's restricted movements, so they already coded. The hands can only do movements like open your hands or either close your hands. But in our project, like you can maybe some of the stroke patients, some part of their hands is kind of mainly hurts, so they can just train that part of their hand instead of doing some extra movements.
Okay. And you mentioned that you're using open coded, like open source code. So what type of source code you're using?
Sorry?
You're using open source code, right, for
Yeah.
the first initial phase. So what type of open source code?
MediaPipe. We use this MediaPipe to code for
MediaPipe?
Yeah, for the gesture
Okay.
recognitions.
What type of microcontroller is it?
ESP for
ESP42.
for node.
This is a wearable device, so it will need to be certified. Is it compliant with any existing PT products or standards?
No, it's different from the others. Like this one is you can like for like as what she said, like for traditional they need to wear both hand to
Yeah.
to control, but like this one you only need to gesture recognition, and in the market there's no gesture recognition objects.
So how does the gesture work? Because right now you demonstrated using a web camera. Once it in production, how does that detect the gesture movement? Without the laptop, how does the gesture detect?
So for now, we still need the laptops, like because it's gesture recognition, so you still have to have a device to see the landmarks and then to control the hand. So we still need the computer to
Question. Can it detect my hand too?
yeah.
Okay, can I try?
Yeah, sure.
Oh my gosh. Brace yourselves.
Here. Here.
You have to.
Then I do this. How about it's okay.
Yeah, so I have one more question on mostly on the device cost. I think you mentioned the cost to make this device is around $40.
Yeah.
Right. So does that cost includes everything, including?
Yes, it already includes everything, like all the wires, the hardwares, the motors, and the 3D printed stuff.
Thank you.
Okay, so yeah, we may come here to see. Also, we would like to see your code too, and the coach Lei Hang. Oh, he's not here. And we thank your coach too. Okay, personally, I'm interested in seeing your code.
So we have two different codes. So this one is for the to calculate
No, it's okay.
constantly for the ESP. This one is calculating.
Yeah.
It's okay. No, it's okay.
Is it already on?
Yeah, so I ended the one for
So
now because I
where
needed
you
to change
all
it.
the media
I had to stop streaming because there was an issue with the camera.
how do you
No, we don't.
involve?
I think 208, 206. Sorry, can I get there?
Yeah, sure. Then after you put in the code and